Hello my dear students, welcome to another session of class in ICSE Biology. In the previous video, we discussed about parts of human eye and its function. In this session, we will be learning about image formation and some of the defects of eye. We can see the things around us with the help of our one of the beautiful organ that is the eye. Eye helps us to see the things and the brain helps us to understand the image formed in the eye. This process of formation of image inside the eye and interpretation by the brain is not simple process. It involves series of steps which you need to understand. So let us understand how exactly the image formation takes place in the eye. When we see the image, whatever the light which is received by the eye, that will first pass through the transparent layers like cornea, and then it will pass to lens. From the lens it goes to the third layer, that is the retina. In this picture you can see here, candle is the image which has to be formed in our eyes. So when the light falls on our eye, cornea will receive the light. After that, the cornea, because it is a little dome shaped, it will bend the light in such a way that the light waves will be converged. Then it will pass to the lens. Since the lens is convex shaped structure, we can see the light further bends and converge in the retina. So finally, the image which will be formed in the retina, that will be inverted and real image. In the retina, the photosensitive cells, that is rod cells and cone cells, will receive the photosensitive waves and they will help in the formation of image. The image formed in the retina will be real image and it will be inverted image. You can see here in the picture the candle which is upright initially, but the image whatever you can see in the retina place, it is inverted. It is not straight, it is inverted image. But later, when it goes to the brain will interpret the image as upright image again. The message from the eye to the brain will be sent by the nerve called optic nerve. The optic nerves will receive the message from the eye and they will transfer to the brain. And in the brain, the cerebrum region will interpret the image as original image. So this is how the image formation in human eye is taking place. First the light falls on the cornea, then it will be passed to the lens. The further bending will lead to the convergence of the light on the retina. In the retina, inverted image will be formed and then that image will be sent to the brain by the optic nerve. In the brain it will be the original image, that is upright image. Our eye lens is playing an important role in viewing the far and the near image. Just by adjusting itself, it will help us to see the distant objects and the near objects. This power of adjustment of the lens is called power of accommodation. How it will adjust itself? By expanding and contracting. Here you can see in the image how the lens is expanding and contracting. In normal condition, our eye lens will be expanded, that is lens is little flat and with the help of ciliary muscle it will be stretched. This is in a normal condition. This adjustment of lens is suitable for viewing the distant object. So under normal condition we can see the distant object, but when we have to see the near object our lens will become short and more curved with the contraction of the ciliary muscles. These ciliary muscles will contract themselves and it will make it more flattened. And this more flattened structure will help in viewing the near objects. This power of accommodation of the lens will help us to see the distant and the near objects. The photoreceptor cells which are present on the retina, that is rod cell and cone cell, soon after receiving the light waves, some kind of chemical change will take place in them. This chemical change will help in sending the message to the brain in the form of signal. In the brain, the cerebrum part will interpret the image and it will give you the information what type of image is it. Find out which part of the brain in the cerebrum is helping in the vision of the human eye. Though all this functioning of the eye is taking place normally, sometimes due to one or the other reason, some of the defects we can find in the eye and that will interrupt the image formation as well as it will interrupt the normal visual capacity. Such defects are called eye defects. There are few commonly known eye defects like nearsightedness, farsightedness, cataract formation, night blindness, color blindness, etc. Let's understand about all these defects in detail. The first eye defect is the nearsightedness. It is also called myopia. The technical term for the nearsightedness is the myopia. In this type of defect, the person can see the near object but not the far object. The reason for this myopia is formation of image before the retina. That means whatever the light which has to fall on the retina, it will not fall exactly on the retina but before the retina. Little bit front of retina it will fall, and because of that reason the image will not be formed. The main cause for this defect is lengthening of eyeball and lens which is too curved. What happens in the normal case? Lens will be curved in a normal way, and because of that the convergence of light takes place exactly on the retina. But in this case, because the lens is too much curved, the formation of image takes place before the retina. The lens is too much curved in such a way that the convergence of light takes place before the retina. There may be one more reason for the formation of image before retina, that is when the length of the eyeball is more than the normal eye. The next eye defect is farsightedness. It is also called hypermetropia. In this case, person can see the far object but not the near object. The reason for this farsightedness is formation of image away from the retina. In this picture you can see here is the retina but the image is formed somewhere here. So out of retina it is image is formed. The cause for this type of image formation away from the retina is either lens is too flattened or the eyeball is very short. If the eyeball size is very short, then whatever the image which should be formed on the retina, it will be away from the retina. And also, if the lens is too flat, the whatever the curvature should takes place within the retina, that will not happen. It will fall somewhere away from the retina. Another type of eye defect is astigmatism. In this case, the person cannot see either the near or the far object by the uneven curvature of the cornea. Since the cornea is not evenly curved, the whatever the image should fall on the retina, it will not fall exactly on the retina but somewhere else in the eye. This condition is called astigmatism. All the three type of eye defects, that is myopia, hypermetropia and astigmatism, can be corrected by using suitable lens. Myopia can be corrected by using suitable concave lens that will help in the exact formation of the image on the retina. In the same way, hypermetropia can be corrected by using suitable convex lens that will also help in the formation of image on the retina. Same way, even astigmatism can also be corrected by using suitable cylindrical lenses. So like this, all the three defects can be cured by using proper lens. Apart from these three eye defects, we can also see some of the other eye defects like presbyopia, which we can usually see in old age persons. Usually old age person cannot see the far object. That is because the lens will lose its power of accommodation. The flexibility of image to change itself to flat and curved, more curved type, that will not be there in the old age person. Because of that, they cannot see the far objects clearly, and that can also be corrected by using the proper lens, either the convex lens or concave lens. There is one more commonly seen eye defect, that is a cataract formation. If you have observed any old age persons at your home, you can see their eye will be covered with a milky white, a soft layer over the pupil. This is nothing but cataract formation. This happens when as the person becomes old, the slowly the whitish milky layer will be formed over the pupil and the iris, and that will blur the vision capacity of the eye. In normal eye, we cannot see such layer formation, but in old age persons, the formation of cataract will make the vision very weak. This type of cataract formation in the old persons can be corrected by surgical methods. Another eye defect is night blindness. Due to deficiency of vitamin A, the person will not be able to see during night time, and that is called night blindness. This is not any type of eye defect by the structure of the eye, but it is the defect of the deficiency of vitamin A. One more eye defect is color blindness. Color blindness is a genetic defect in which the person will not be able to differentiate the colors. That is called color blindness. Usually the person who is suffering from this type of problem, he will not be able to differentiate the colors easily as normal persons. Here is a test to check whether you have color blindness or not. If you can read the numbers which are inside the circle, it means you are not colorblind. The colorblind person will not be able to differentiate the colors, so he'll not be able to see the numbers which are present inside the circle. Here is another eye defect which is commonly seen, that is squint eye. This squint eye is just because of the dislocation of the eyeball. So this can be corrected by operation. After the operation, the person will be having the proper positioning of the eyeball and he can see normally like others. So these are some of the eye defects: myopia, hypermetropia, astigmatism, presbyopia, color blindness, night blindness, and squint eye.